Holy shit, welcome back to the Lunch Table Cyberbots.
Wow.
I know.
That was a nice little vacation break.
It's been on a hot minute. We tried, we failed. We tried, we failed. Oh my god, I can't handle that. Jake was braving hurricanes.
I was. Hurricane.
Well, I was thinking the drinks too.
Oh, I didn't have any.
Oh, damn, that's disappointing. I even wrote that down. Weird. Justin has been adjusting to being a dad.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I've been working my buns off. Life has been quite busy as of late. We always say thanks for sticking around. Now, we have some catching up to do.
Yeah, we do.
My God.
A lot of
It's
stuff
been a couple
happened.
weeks, 2 weeks,
3 weeks. Almost,
oh my God. Sorry, everybody. This week, I like to talk about Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. That was directed by Guillermo del Toro. You haven't seen it, but I have. I'd like to share some thoughts on that. I also, guess what? I've been playing some games. I beat Supermassive's Dark Pictures, Man of Medan. Ooh. We'll get into that.
Is this the guys that did...
Until Dawn.
Okay.
Hang on, we got to make sure we're recording here.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Oh, we're good. We're good. Let's see here. I was super pissed about this one, and I wanted to talk about it right when it came out, but yeah, we already kind of groveled. So Game Informer, half the staff pretty much got laid off, and they were like one of my favorite unbiased podcasts that I listen to for my gaming news. That was a huge bummer. And the future of GameStop, that's looking pretty grim. I did pre-order Doom Eternal, but now I'm kind of like worried about it. I'm like, he's like, you want to pay in full? I'm like, actually, I'm going to put $5 down. We'll see how that one goes, if you guys are even going to make it that long.
They'll be fine for a few more years.
Fall, I mean, it's still summer, but fall's here. All the pumpkin shit's out. I mean, oh my God. It's just kind of, I know.
At least it's 80s again. Like, it came back a little bit.
It did. Oh my God. I can't look at Justin right now.
Justin texting about stupid Packers.
Yeah, who cares about the Packers? Most garbage team in the NFL. I don't even care.
Well, second most garbage team, because apparently we're the first.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Sorry. Yeah.
God, Kirk Cousins sucks, man.
Don't even get me started. Now, we've got all the games coming out, coming down, so... You've been playing a lot of them, which I'm kind of impressed about. We're going to get to some of them this week and some the next week. I've got it all dialed in, so you just buckle your bootstraps in tight there, sports fans, because it's going to be a pretty relatively smooth ride, hopefully. I don't know.
How's your fantasy team doing?
I don't even want to talk about it. I won first week, so that's better, than you, unfortunately. Yeah, it's just me and Jake this week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we didn't really mention that. A lot of other podcasts say like, "Oh, I'm the host." I don't think I've ever said that. And we're at 78 today.
Is it 78?
Well, there's been a couple episodes that have been like more themed, so they weren't actual like numbered episodes, like both Avengers casts. I'm sure a birthday cast here and there, so on and so forth. So
I'd say roughly 83, but we're
probably
gonna stick with 78.
Yeah. Plus, we catch up with whatever we've been playing, watching. We're going to do, of course, Back of the Box, which Jake's going to get in 2 fucking questions anyways, and your favorite section to take a nap to this week in 20 questions.
Fuck you, man.
Is it multiplayer?
That's your fault, dude.
I do the best I can, and most times I've won. I think 3 weeks ago it was Doom 64.
Was it? I don't remember.
See?
It was a long time ago.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'll wait for you to finish your little sippy sip there. I'm Daryl.
I'm Jake.
Welcome to Cyber Lunch, a weekly podcast that deals with nostalgia reflected and integrated into our everyday lives to growing up in the digital revolution, plus a plethora of tangents and passionate discussions with special guests and our favorite music, movies, video games, and television shows of the past and today. Now, you've been on a trip. You never go out of town, ever.
Never.
I think the last time we went out of town, I didn't go with you, mind you, but the last time was, I got the chat going right now. I can't look at that. Sorry, it was Justin's bachelor party.
Was that out of town?
Yeah. Well, Hayward.
Okay. Yeah.
Like out of town. We're out. But where'd you go?
North Carolina and Virginia. Virginia Beach, specifically.
So how was it? Tell me all about it.
It was really nice. I hate flying with a passion. It terrifies me. It was only like a 2.5 hour flight, and I was white knuckled the entire time. I hate it. I just hate it. But then we got there. As soon as I walked out of the plane onto the little, what's that, the walkway?
The tarmac.
Well, we weren't on the tarmac. It's not like the middle of...
Well, I don't know. I've never been to North Carolina.
No, what's the little jetty or whatever?
Yeah,
not the jetty, but...
The tube that leads you to the terminal.
The thing that what's his name, walked off of...
The Twizzler.
In Dumb and Dumber. Walked off the jetway.
I don't fucking
whatever.
know.
As soon as I walked out of the plane, I was like, Oh, it's hot here, and it was really hot.
Like, what are we talking?
Well, it was like 90, I think 90 the first day, or 86 or 90, I can't remember, but it was like 68% humidity or something like that. We walked 3 miles.
You just got that back sweat going on. Oh my God.
Walked 3 miles in that crap, touring North Carolina campus, the Tar Heels
you
campus.
kind of got to cross off a bucket list. That's really awesome, man.
Yeah, I've always been a Tar Heel guy and a Michael Jordan guy, of course.
And of course, he's better than LeBron.
He's better than everybody. I was able to take
you.
a tour of the actual North Carolina campus. I see the football stadium and saw the Dean Smith Center.
Oh,
and
I thought you actually went and had Jimmy Dean's with jeans.
And saw the Michael Jordan Museum, or the Tar Heels Museum, which had a bunch of Michael Jordan stuff in it.
Did it have any Looney Tunes characters in there?
No.
Disappointing.
I was very disappointed they didn't at least have the Marvin the Martian Jordan.
That's what I mean.
But it was awesome. And the people down there were fantastic people. And then we left North Carolina to go to Virginia
Did you
Beach.
drive?
Yeah, we drove.
Okay. First time seeing the ocean?
Yep. But that was right when the hurricanes hit North Carolina.
So you went swimming?
No.
Oh, my God.
So we got out of there just when it was hitting there. And then we were in Virginia Beach for overnight when the hurricane hit at about 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I saw that video. I was laughing my ass off. You guys can catch it on Facebook as well. Him and Jake and your fiance were out there braving the storm.
It was the one night I got drunk. That night was the only night on vacation I got drunk with her stepdad. We watched football. And
you don't say.
I walked up to the hotel and I was just like, you know what, Stevie, be spontaneous with me because I'm going to the beach right now. It was like 1:30 in the morning or something, and it was howling out there.
Really?
And we went down there and sat on the beach for like an hour and a half.
You're like, Poseidon!
It was awesome. I love storms. I love them.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
It was an amazing experience.
Oh my God.
But it was nice. West Virginia, or the Virginia people, not as nice as North Carolina people. I'm just going to say that. And the food wasn't nearly as good as in North Carolina.
No. Good segue. I like that. You're thinking ahead. What's your best meal down in the South that you had? Did you have any BBQ?
The first day.
BBQ, you have a Texas pit.
The first night before our fantasy football disaster.
Oh my God.
That I rushed back for, only to stay up 4 more hours and wait for it to start. Anyway, thanks, Justin.
Yeah,
and your
too.
stupid Packers.
God,
anyway,
Packers.
We went to a place called The Pit, and it was in Durham.
Well,
no, it wasn't.
Raleigh, Durham.
No, it was in. God, I can't remember now.
Do they have a southern accent down there? Like, yeehaw!
No, but they say y'all all the time, and there is southern people.
How y'all doing?
Yeah, how y'all today? It's pretty nice. We went to The Pit. I had baby back ribs.
Was there a lot of elbows and punches getting thrown?
No, everybody's so calm and nice.
Get at the pit.
Yeah,
it's a dumb.
I know,
thank you.
It's barbecue pit, Daryl.
What's up? Who wants some barbecue ribs?
I had baby back ribs with the Western Carolina sauce. There's a Western and an Eastern Carolina sauce.
Were you at Chili's?
No, it was The Pit.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
And it was probably the best ribs barbecue I've ever had. Side of Brussels sprouts.
That sounds horrible.
Oh, it's freaking fantastic.
They sing you the song at least?
No.
I want my baby back, baby back, baby back.
That would be
I can't even do it.
It was great. All the food was really good down there, actually, and it was just a fun time. Bought a couple jerseys. Bought a couple North Carolina things. I bought that the sign that says "I'm not always a hater, but when I am, it's hating on the Duke
Blue Devils.
Duke Blue Devils." Yeah. So
I understand.
Yeah,
but I don't know anything about college sports.
Got me a McCaffrey jersey when I was down there.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet, man. And a Thielen.
No, I bought that here.
Oh, I was confused.
I also got a new pair of shoes when I was down there too.
Oh my God,
for
Jake.
super cheap.
How cheap is cheap?
$80, and they were $210 shoes. It's crazy.
And Betsy yells at me for liking shoes. Betsy, I do not spend that much money on shoes. I'll just have you know that if you're listening. Thank you so much.
$80 is not a lot on shoes.
I'm just saying. She says that I have more shoes than she does.
Well, I have a lot of shoes too.
I know.
It is what it is.
It's a hobby.
I have more hats.
We all have
than
hobbies.
shoes.
Okay.
But it was fun. I had a great time.
You
was
made
awesome.
it back.
Awesome to see the hurricane. It was awesome to see the ocean for the first time.
You see any wildlife out in the ocean?
No, I did see the biggest spider webs I've ever seen in my life, though, hanging in the trees along the highway. Like probably was a bird in there.
I just got to hit the willies.
Yeah, it's like arachnophobia. But they were great people. Shout out to my fiance's mother and stepdad for hosting and driving us everywhere. It was amazing. And happy late birthday to my babe.
To who?
Stevie.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't hear. I heard bid dip.
Oh, my bad.
That's
my
what
bad.
I heard. My babe.
Yeah,
my baby back.
But it was fun.
Baby back rib.
I never leave. I never go anywhere. So it was kind of cool.
All right. I want to do a fancy minute. We already kind of went over that, but who's your best player right now on your team?
Which both teams?
Yeah, I only have one, so you do both.
Well, the first week, Lamar Jackson,
Yep.
quarterback, was amazing.
Son of Randy Jackson.
Kamara on my other
American Idol.
Kamara or Mahomes on my other one. Probably.
Yeah, you took mine.
Yeah.
Kamara.
Yeah, he's a stud, man.
I mean, he
didn't even score a touchdown.
He was a second pick.
If he would have got a touchdown last week, he would have scored us like 30-something points.
I know.
The guy's amazing.
What do you do?
He ain't doing shit right the second, but he's amazing.
Last week I got sent out of town to War Road. I was only 6 minutes away from the Canadian border, so that was terrible.
Marwood.
Yep. There's one giant surplus of like windows and glass. It's a company called Marvin, and they pretty much own the entire town. Now, one thing that I did find out when I was in my travels is that War Road always has 1 or 2 Olympic hockey players come out of that area.
Yeah. They do have good hockey.
The one bar that actually had like decent food beside the rest of them. It was all hockey stuff. It was actually pretty cool, like old North Star jerseys. I mean, you name it, Olympic jerseys, and they had sports clips. Not like where you get your hair cut, like clippings from like newspaper and stuff like that. So that was kind of neat. One story I have to share is there's this older guy that joined our team to do this paint job, interior, right? So our hotel is literally across the street from where the job site is. This guy was late the first day because he said he didn't get his wake-up call, right? So my supervisor went down to the desk and was like, hey, did you guys give this guy a wake-up call? Because it's their fucking responsibility, right? Oh, yeah. He ignored all 3 calls. He was an hour late. Okay, whatever. He's kind of a slow worker. He's a little older guy, but we try to have forgiveness. Well, the next day, he shows up, and I shit you not, his excuse for being late was there was traffic.
Nice.
Sorry, I'm an hour late because there's traffic. I was crying laughing.
That was him just being like, fuck it, I don't care, I'm late, there was traffic. Just being a smart ass.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I was laughing my ass off because it's like the guy was, literally like watching tree sap go into one of those pans. It was just like, really? This is all you're getting?
Hashtag union.
No, not most of the time. I was running around like a chicken with my head cut off. I think that first day I had like 18,000 steps in, consecutively working 12 hours. So then this last week I drove from War Road to Minneapolis, and it took me 5 hours and 45 minutes. And in the meantime, we're going to dig right in. This is where I'm segueing in. What I did on my drive home, first thing I did is I listened to Paper Tiger from Bill Burr.
Oh, yeah. I watched about half of it so far.
I listened to Bill Burr's podcast. He does a Monday and a Thursday every week. I'm not going to spoil anything. I'm not really going to talk about that. He likes to just push buttons and piss people off. I think that's one of his things. And I think it's funny, and it probably offends a lot of people nowadays, and I won't even get into it why.
Who gives a shit?
I'm just saying. But listening to his podcast every day, I feel like some of his content on his podcast was a lot funnier than what he brought to the table for his special. Yeah. Personally.
It was more just like preaching. Kind of thing.
Yeah, and I don't know, he does that on his podcast too, but you kind of catch him in like the off days on his podcast where it's like probably something he wouldn't normally say on stage, but you'll catch it on, I don't know. So I enjoyed it. I
watched the Dave Chappelle one too, and it's like that too. It was just he was there to say fuck you to people that pissed him off. Like,
yep.
Like I'm just gonna say this, and who cares?
That's the one I watch right after, and that's part of my first intro of what we've been playing and watching is I watched those 2 stand-ups and just listened to Giant Bomb podcast all the way home.
I love Bill Burr, by the way. He's my spirit animal. Other than Ron Burgundy, who's my other spirit animal.
You mean Ron Swanson?
Or Ron Swanson, yeah.
How about Ron Burgundy, Bill Burr?
No.
That's you.
I don't like Burgundy.
It was like, oh, okay. Well, you said it.
Well, he's an idiot. But I was making a mistake because I'm an idiot. Never mind. Maybe I am.
You ate the whole wheel of cheese. You pooped in the refrigerator. It's so fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Whatever. Dave Chappelle, he was on point too. That man cannot do wrong. I don't think.
It's so funny to watch people try to be outraged by him, but they can't because he's one of them.
Yeah, he just talks himself down.
Yeah, it's
he says some outrageous shit and then he backpedals and then he goes full in on it.
Yeah.
And that's just the way he's always been. And like I said, I've seen him live once. And
lucky, man.
I know. It was kind of spendy, but I tried to see him again this last time, and I think I would have gotten something around the same set. So I really enjoy whatever he puts out. I still say Killing Me Softly is his best stand-up.
I still say he's one of the better stand-ups ever.
I think, if not of all time, for sure.
Yeah, he's there.
In my the reason I came home early on a Thursday is I went to go see Blink 182, which they put on a hell of a show, but Lil Wayne opened for them.
All the small things. I don't remember.
I'm a millionaire with Nigerian hair. I'm just... Oh my God, the sound was good, but he was 20 minutes late. He sounded like a wheezy, pun intended, crackhead rapper that just came off the street. I don't know how that dude's famous. People like him, but I'm sorry if you do. It's just not my cup of tea. I went there, I paid the money, I supported it, kind of, but I was there to see Blink, and they played the 20th anniversary of Enema of the State, which has all their biggest hits, pretty much, so... It was weird that Tom DeLonge's not there, but he's a crazy asshole anyways, so who cares?
I don't know if he's an asshole, but he's crazy.
I know that. I don't know much. What do I know?
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Oh, God, what else? Let's see here.
I can tell you a couple things I watched.
Go ahead.
Bumblebee, which was worse than contracting AIDS.
I didn't think it was that bad.
Oh, it's fucking horrible, dude.
Why?
Oh, it just... The acting sucked. The story sucked. Everything about it sucked.
How did it get such good reviews? That's what I want to know.
How do you think, Daryl?
I don't know.
Because people just see, ooh, big explosion, big bang. Same thing as all those Fast and Furious movies get fucking good reviews all the time because they're...
I didn't even see Shobbs and Haw or whatever it's
Hobbs
called.
and Shaws. Hobbs and Shaws.
Shaws and Haw.
I watched Shazam, which was very good. I enjoyed it.
Oh, shit, we haven't even talked about that one.
Yeah, it was a good movie, man.
I got it on 4K. Very pretty. It subverted expectations, especially at the ending when all hope was lost. And can I just say, for a PG-13 movie, those bad guys were terrifying.
Yeah, it's pretty violent. Yeah.
Like, they looked scary. They looked like a Guillermo del Toro monster.
Yeah, they were. It was good. It was
the
decent.
Seven Deadly Sins.
For being a DC movie. Yeah, it was really, really good. I liked it. It could have been better, I guess, but... all movies can, but for DC it's like, yes, this is where let's keep coming, let's go.
The humor was good. Thought the kid did a good job.
What's his name was good. I've never even seen that guy before. He was good as Shazam. I wish The Rock was in there as Black Adam though. It's the only thing. I really wish that was.
He was too busy filming
Hobbs and Shaws
or Jungle Book 2.
Is it Jungle Book 2? Jumanji.
That'd be tight. Mowgli all grown up.
I watched Endgame like 3 times.
Oh yeah, and you bought the Blu-ray version.
Yep.
That's all right. I wasn't gonna say anything, but I couldn't help it.
I made a mistake and bought it, not thinking it wasn't 4K. And it's like, God damn it!
You gotta look. I've still got the code. I still got the code for you.
I'm still fairly new to this 4K thing.
A millionaire.
I watched. I know there's more stuff. I played a lot of games. I played Control. Which was...
Let's dig into Control quick, because I heard a lot of really great things, but I heard that it also stutters in major ways. Like if you press a pause menu...
it's bad. Yeah, if you press pause to go to your map or whatever, your skills, when you come out of that, it chugs really bad for a second. I mean, it's like a stutter, but it's annoying. Because sometimes you're right in the middle of the battle, and it's like... when you're trying to just...
And then I heard like... Basically, if you don't know what Control is, you're this chick that goes and it's kind of like in this. I guess you could describe it better, but it's kind of like Twin Peaks, in the sense that everything's super weird. You go into this building that's downtown, and it's supposed. What is it called again?
The oldest house.
The oldest house, but it looks like all futuristic, and there's these weird shape-shifting people that are trying to attack you. You're a woman that can fly. You can rip concrete out of the ground and throw it at your enemies. Plus
spoilers.
Well, not really. It's in the trailers.
Basically, you go there searching for your brother. You become the new chief of the place because of this weapon that you get. I don't want to spoil anything. It's very Alan Wakey. It's the combat though feels good like Max Payne. Like when you get everything down and your powers are lined up and everything else, you can do multiple things at once. It's a weird game because when I first started, I'm like this kind of regular. But the farther I got into the story, and there's a ton to read. So if you're not into reading stuff, you ain't gonna like the game. But once I got into it, I kept thinking about the game like right now. I'm playing Borderlands, and I'm still thinking about playing Control because it's good. I really, really, really enjoyed it. It's not for everybody, but it's very good. I told Justin he would really like that game. It's very Metroidvania too, because it's like
you got to backtrack.
Yeah, you go through other places once your powers unlock something, or you can fly across something.
My thing is I just don't feel like I can spend $60 on it and be happy about it.
No, it's going to be on Games Pass, I'm sure, eventually.
I hope so, because it's like a female version of Quantum Break. That's what it reminds me of, without the stupid episodes.
Yeah, it's better than Quantum Break.
Okay, because I've never even played that game, so that's just all hearsay.
I got halfway through that game twice, and I still can't. I just can't finish it. Yeah, I tried the second
I know
time.
Justin beat it. What was that, Justin? Oh, yeah.
I also played through and beat Gears of War 5 through Games Pass too, by the way. It was free on there, which is crazy.
Deal. I started the first level, and I was too busy looking at ferns. I'm just like, wow, look at this plant.
I didn't get caught up in that. To me, Gears of War is the same thing that happened to Halo. It's the same enemies. It's the same weapons, except with little tweaks here and there. It's the same fucking thing all the time. Now, it's a gorgeous game. The story's better than it was in 4 for sure. And it was good, but it was short. I mean, I beat it in 2 days. I suppose I played and beat it in 2 days. But it was good. It's worth playing. If you like Gears of War, for sure you'll love it. But it's just the multiplayer. I don't understand it. It's a whole different thing, you know.
Yeah, I haven't even really dug into it too far yet. Something I did dig into was Supermassive's Dark Pictures Man of Medan.
Yeah, I heard not so great things.
It's $30.
Yeah.
First off, I thought it was a $60 game, so I was surprised about that. It's not... how can I get into this? I get why people don't like it, but at the same time, I really enjoyed it. I had a good time playing through it, and I had such a good time that, in fact, no one died.
Good job. You got the platinum?
Yeah.
Nice.
First try.
Platinum trophy.
But I was kind of sad because I didn't get to see any deaths, really, other than some minor spoilery deaths. But other than that, like, it wasn't like...
Did you go into the multiplayer at all?
No.
That would be cool with you and Betsy. I would like to see
I haven't tried playing any multiplayer. I just played it once by myself. The controls kind of gave me, like, they made me nauseous sometimes because at times it feels like a Resident Evil OG game where the camera will change down a hallway and then where the direction you were going, you have to switch it up.
I got you. Tank controls.
Kind of tanky. Yeah. And then like, oh, you got to walk in this room and look at that. It's, you know, something pops out at you. Oh, you know, oh. A lot of reading too. I liked it a lot though. It was I thought it was gorgeous. People were like, it doesn't look that good. It doesn't blah blah blah.
People are so fucking spoiled nowadays, man. People bitching about, we'll talk more next week about it, but Borderlands. People bitching about it like, oh, it's just Borderlands. Yeah. That's why I bought it. Because I just want to play with my buddies, have a cel-shaded game. Oh, it doesn't run that great. Who gives a shit? You know? There's issues with that game, by the way, too, but we'll talk about that later.
Oh, God.
I do want to play Man of Medan, and it's part of like a series, right? Like a Dark Pictures, they call it, Dark Pictures series.
Yeah, so there's a new one coming out.
It's every 3 months, I think.
I think it's going to come out sometime in February.
Okay.
I know the name, but it's a spoiler, kind of, I guess. But, hey, I have to take a quick break. Sorry. We'll be right back in 2 seconds. Cool story, bro. We're back. Okay, Man of Medan.
Everything come out okay there?
Oh, thank you so much. Man of Medan, if you have the $30, if you like Telltale games, if you enjoyed Until Dawn, I'd say it's a great game to play with people that don't normally play games, especially in like a party scenario where they come home or you invite people over. Everybody's like, you know, do this, do that. And yeah, that's, I think, the best way I can put it. It's no more expensive than a board game, even though it's a little bit repetitive if you want to play it over and over again. It is, in my opinion, like a 5 to 7 hour experience. So in that way, it's kind of awkward, where it's like, hey, come over, but we're only make it like maybe halfway through after 4 hours. So
yeah, well, that's what it was designed for, though.
Yeah,
just short stories, you know?
Multiple playthroughs. There are separate chapters. Like I said, it was a little bit disappointing that I had everyone survive because I didn't get to see like some of the more negative outcomes of what that ship could entail. I guess I should have even talked about what the game is. Just Google it at this point, for God's sake. Who really cares?
Yeah, you have the internet at your fingertips, people.
Yeah. Well, we're a part of that, I guess, now. Yay.
Hooray.
I forgot to put this back up. Here we go.
Hooray.
I want to go over briefly. Justin saw this too, but Justin, what do you think of Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark? Interesting. You heard it here, folks. Fjorks.
Is that like a Swedish folks?
I don't know. He texted me and said, meh. That's what he said about the movie.
I know nothing about this series, so.
Basically, it was like, Are You Afraid of the Dark? Are you familiar with that? Goosebumps?
I know what they are. I've heard of them, but I never read any of them.
I know it was kind of a little after your time. No offense, but I'm just saying that they were kind of like PG-13 horror movies where it wasn't so violent, but it was still freaky, like even Goosebumps and Are You Afraid of the Dark? It's in that similar vein. Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. They were very short stories, and I remember reading it as a kid and loving it. I wish that it would have taken to a more creep show format.
Did Justin actually see this, or did he say, man, like he's not interested?
He said that he saw it.
No.
So it took a more, I want to say, generic approach to what I thought they could have done, like more vignettes instead of like one big long hour and a half story that all kind of there was some of the more famous stories were included in there, and granted the monsters were pretty freaky, like
it's Guillermo, so.
Guillermo did a really good job representing some of those stories from the books. I felt that it could have been better suited to have more vignettes, more smaller stories where it's like, you know, oh, well, this story is only 2 pages. Let's make it 15 minutes long. Move on to the next. Like, kind of do like a greatest hits.
What was that Western that just came out that was all the short stories?
Oh, Ballad of Buster Scruggs. Yeah. I was actually thinking about that the other day. I don't even know why, but...
Great movie again.
I liked it. Betsy liked it a lot. The weird thing is like, I have the AMC Movies A-list, and the only thing I've been seeing recently is horror movies. I don't think I've seen anything else but horror movies in a long time, other than John Wick.
Well, it's that time of year.
That is true, but even still, I saw Scary Stories on August 2nd. So it was a little while ago, so I guess, I don't know. Next week, I'm seeing 3 from Hell.
What's that?
That's the Rob Zombie finality of that trilogy. She will not be joining me for that one, and I don't think it's going to be playing at AMC. Who knows?
You never know.
I don't know.
Speaking of movies real quick, Eric won the contest the last time we did that episode.
Oh my God.
Of course he did.
So now you got to take him?
We're going to go see Joker when it comes out.
There you go.
Which still feels like a long way away.
Oh, you know, I lied. That Once Upon a Time was the last non-horror movie I did see in August.
Yeah, still haven't seen it.
It's so good. I was thinking about seeing it again.
Yeah, I'll go with you.
It is a long walk. I think when we get it on video, God, how old am I?
I am going to buy it. I'll just buy it.
I think you should.
I mean, all of Quentin's movies.
It reminds me of Inglourious Bastards meets like The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, but kind of on the fourth wall breaking, the more production side of how Hollywood ran at that particular point in time in history. I enjoyed it.
He still needs to do that Star Trek movie.
I wish he would.
I hope he does.
You never know. Oh, what the hell is that? There we go. That's why. I'm just fiddling with things. Sorry, everybody. Let's see here. We want to get into Game Informer quick. We didn't talk about that.
Yeah, it's a bummer, man.
It was weird. I was listening to a podcast and they were talking about Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the new one. Modern Warfare, where it's more... This is so dumb to say. Modern times. The one that's coming out this fall. I was thinking to myself, like, God, these guys are so... I think they're really good and they have really awesome commentary, and I'm like, what comes up must come down. I know they were connected to GameStop, and I was thinking to myself as I was listening to that podcast, I want to say mid-August, when is it going to hit the fan?
The thing that's stupid is that they cut Game Informer staff when they have like 480 stores that they don't need somewhere. I don't know why they cut the staff of one place.
Probably the bulk of the money. I don't know. The magazine doesn't really sell. It's all digital. It can be digitized now.
Yeah.
And people can just Google whatever the hell they want to look up. Times are changing, man, and I get that, but at the same time, like, one of the guys is on fucking vacation when he found out.
Yeah. It's a bummer, too, because it's a local.
That's what I mean. That's what pissed me off the most. It's like, and I was thinking to myself, too, like, what are those guys going to do? I know there's a lot of editing jobs, but
get a job at Kotaku or some bullshit like that.
Well, who knows? They're going to have to move. Excuse me. I know that Greg Miller from Kind of Funny, shipped a couple of the guys. Emron's now a part of Kind of Funny, which he was okay.
I didn't particularly care for him.
I cared for my hometown people,
Yeah.
the people that were here. But I haven't listened to the episode yet. I'm sure it's out by now because this is a few weeks ago on the
Yeah, I
job
listened
site.
to it. It was
Okay.
all right.
Okay. Don't spoil it for me because I know. When I went to go work out of town, I was working on a job site where you weren't allowed to listen to radios, but you can listen to people cutting tin all day. So that doesn't even make any fucking sense to me. So, it's just like, it was hell. I said that I was going to swear off a GameStop, but you told me to buy Borderlands, which we'll get into next week.
Yep.
Yeah, man, it's just sad. I was kind of pissed off because out of everybody that could have gotten fired, I don't know. Just the way they went about it. It's all corporate bullshit.
It is corporate bullshit. Speaking of corporate, though, before I forget, North Carolina, when we were there, I drove by or visited the Epic headquarters.
Oh, really?
Yeah, couldn't go in or anything, but they're like, yep, this is Epic right here. We drove
Did
through
you
the
go
parking lot.
outside? Epic Games!
No, it should have been like, Epic Store sucks. But there was I've never seen a parking lot filled with more Porsches and Teslas in my life.
No, for real. I can only imagine. And the funny one thing that I can contribute to that, I went camping with Betsy's family, and they have an 8-year-old, or Betsy's sister has an 8-year-old son. He's all about Fortnite right now. It's just his thing. I get it. But he kept saying Epic Games, and he'd dab. He kept saying it over and over again. So we went to some fire tower, and it was 400 feet up, and I climbed up there and waved down, blah, blah, blah. He's like, I want to ride with you guys on the way back. I'm like, yeah, sure. So he's riding back. I'm just like, so, blank. Why do you like Epic Games so much? You don't even have a PC. Well, they came out with Fortnite. I'm like, okay, let's dig a little. I pretty much gotten into an argument with an 8-year-old about it. I'm just like, well, I know that your friends like playing Fortnite, but I find that Apex is a superior game on all levels. I think the building is a cheap cop-out for people that aren't that skilled
Yeah, it's
at
just a way
shooting.
to dodge everybody.
Yeah. Well, it was kind of funny because Betsy's like, I can't believe you got into an argument with an 8-year-old over Fortnite and the car ride home.
Shut up, you little shit! You don't know what you're talking about.
I was nice
first.
about it.
Yeah.
I was nice about it because I want him to like me, but not think I'm an asshole. But he kept saying Epic Games and then dabbing, and I'm just like, dude, you don't even know what the Epic Game Store is. Well, I do. I want one. I want a PC. I'm just like, if you get a PC, that means that you're gonna have to watch what specs you have or need for games
Every
single time.
time.
And he didn't really get that. And then he was thinking that he's going to buy the new Nintendo Switch portable and then somehow hook it up to his TV. I'm like, dude, the video card's not even in there.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, it's not going to work.
It doesn't.
So
That's why it's portable.
I'm such a loser, but
Yeah, the kid's a loser.
I guess I am too because I'm the one that argued with him.
No.
And he was pretty mature about it, though. He's like, I respect your opinion, but I still find Fortnite more enjoyable. I was like, wow, okay.
Fine with me.
Yeah,
he wants to keep playing that.
Yeah, exactly.
Stay out of my Apex.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't need you.
I haven't even played that in a long time. Anyways,
I played
for
the other
God's
night
sake.
with a couple buddies for a couple hours, and it's still fun when you're playing. But people have gotten really good,
Stupid good.
and it's changed. It's not as easy to pick up weapons and stuff, but it's still great. It's still a fun game. It's better than we jumped into Black Ops multiplayer and we played 2 rounds and quit and then played it Apex for.
Why? What was wrong with it?
It's horrible, man. It's just like you're dying every two seconds, and it's just that's all it is, over and over and over and over and over and over and over, and it's just crap. So
I have to check if we have any emails. Let's see. We're gonna do 21 questions.
20 questions there, butt dart. You're not getting.
Damn it! I can't do a 50 Cent.
You have to do a better theme song than that. Though.
I don't know.
Stupid.
I don't know anything.
25 years ago on the Sega Genesis, Contra Hardcore.
I've never played that. Speaking of Sega Genesis, the Mini came out.
I heard that.
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, of course.
Just to add to my collection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ina got a Nintendo Mini. I told him don't open it.
I opened mine.
I know you did. I told you not to.
I have to. I have an unopened SNES though, and an open one. I have 2.
There you go.
Because I'm dumb. Go ahead.
18 years ago, GameCube. The system. Daryl.
Yes.
14 years ago on the PSP, Final Fantasy VII, Advent Children. Never played it. 12 years ago on the 360, people are still asking for
Wasn't
another
Advent
one.
Children a movie?
I think, yeah, that was the name of their movie. Yeah.
Yep.
Skate.
I hear they're going to come out with a new one.
It's been talked about forever.
I know.
11 years ago, Rock Band 2.
That's my commentary on that one.
Here, Shadow of the Tomb Raider is already a year old.
God.
Which is weird.
I didn't even touch that.
It actually seems longer. 34 years ago, Super Mario Brothers.
The OG one? Mm-hmm. In arcades?
No, on Nintendo.
Oh, okay.
In Japan. 1993.
Famicom.
Mortal Kombat on the Genesis and Super Nintendo.
Blood will be shed.
19 years ago, Dino Crisis 2. Very underrated.
Xbox?
PlayStation. That was a PlayStation exclusive.
Oh. No, they came out with it on... Dude, don't even get on me.
No. Dino Crisis is a PlayStation
It was.
game.
And then it came out on Xbox. The OG one. I'll put a cheeseburger bet on that right now.
I think you owe me a couple cheeseburgers. I'm going to look it up right now.
Go ahead.
Fill up some time there, buddy.
Oh, you want me to vamp? Well, let's see.
Let's see here. It doesn't say. I know for a fact it wasn't, though. I know it was a PlayStation game.
I think Dino Crisis 3 came out. Dino.
Well, you look that up. I'll keep going here. Super Smash Brothers.
Right
for the 3DS 5 years ago.
What's that? What's that, bud? Dino Crisis 3 on the original Xbox.
That's 3.
I know.
Yeah, it's not 2.
Yeah, but you said the whole series.
No, I didn't.
Oh
I said
God.
Dino Crisis 2 was on PlayStation.
Sweating.
Come on, Internet. I know you can do it.
You're the little engine that could not.
You can do it.
You will never do it. Ooh, I gotta get my back of the box ready too.
Yeah, you should. Capcom versus SNK 2, 18 years ago.
I love playing that in the
Come
arcades. Come on, don't bullshit me.
Oh, it's because freaking Fantasy's updating.
I saw this thing online. It was Twinkies, peanut butter, and pickle sandwich.
Yeah, I heard about that.
I just, no. Please, God.
13 years ago on the DS, Cooking Mama.
Never played it. Looked fun.
12 years ago on PlayStation 3, Heavenly Sword. Good game.
Yeah, with a boomerang controller. That was to be.
Yep.
They should just come out with one just to mess with people like they did with the Duke. Because they came out with the Duke for Xbox One. Oh, man.
The Duke.
The Dookie.
7 years ago, NHL 13. Duh. Also, Tekken Tag Tournament 2.
That game's probably the best in the whole series, in my personal opinion. Xbox 360.
4 years ago, Sexy Beach.
No idea.
I don't know either.
It's probably a dating sim for
PC dicks. And we're going to go to your question. Yeah. We're going to go to your question here. I got to go back to it, though. Oh. I just got to figure out what year it is. Sorry. Internet's really slow here all of a sudden. It was fixed, and I'm doing the quotes with my fingers here.
CenturyLink for you.
Well, it's cheap, and it's quick when it does work.
That's what she said.
Not Wi-Fi, though. Come on. White Knight Chronicles. You ever heard of that?
No, I had White Knuckle Chronicles on the way home, though, because it was raining so bad.
This game was released September 14th, 9 years ago.
You're giving me a new one. Multiplayer?
Yes.
Console exclusive?
Yes.
I want to ask a dumb question already. Isn't that great? 9 years.
What else is new?
What? Multiplayer, yes. 9 years ago. Was that on Xbox?
Yes.
All right. 9 years would have been the 360 because the Xbox One was only out. Okay, so is it a licensed character? You know what that means.
No.
Exclusive, multiplayer, licensed character. It is not. It is not.
It is not.
This is a first-person game.
Mm-hmm. 5 questions.
Okay, we're doing pretty good. We're doing good. First person. Ooh, is it a horror game?
No.
Not a horror game. Multiplayer, though. Is it rated M from T?
I'll just say yes, but not like Grand Theft Auto M for mature kind of thing.
Is there more than one
More than one.
of this type of game?
Is there
Like,
more?
is it part of a series?
Yeah, sure.
Does it have the Needler in it?
Yes.
Yeah. But I got to figure out which one it is. Ooh, because 9 years ago. Wow. Okay, so I want to say 2006. A little bit before that was like maybe a little after. No. Okay, 2008 for sure was Halo 3. Because I remember I was in college in 2008. It's 2019. It's either that or ODST. Now I have to narrow it down. Did you play as Master Chief?
I don't think so. No, yeah, you did. I think you did. I don't think you did.
Because in ODST you play as like some fire team that's like different. I remember that coming out. Because I know the order. It was Halo 3, ODST, Reach, Halo 4, then Halo 5. God, I'm just killing it today.
You do not play as Master Chief.
I could have my timelines wrong, but I don't think I do. Well, you're not going to know any of the questions that I'm going to ask, so...
How do you know?
Because. Was there a horde mode in this game? Meaning it was a multiplayer set level where hordes of enemies would come through and you would kill them for points?
I don't think so, no. 10. What are you gonna like a?
I don't know.
Like a Resident Evil biocontainment pod, or what?
I'm trying to think.
Speaking of Resident Evil, did you see that new? There's another freaking stupid Biohazard game.
No, I don't even care about it.
I don't either.
No.
I want Resident Evil 8.
8, the true Resident Evil 8.
Yes.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, it's either ODST or Reach, so there's real no way for me to narrow it down because both the teams are like side teams that have nothing to do with Master Chief. Cortana's not going to be in it in any way, shape, or form. The only thing I do know is the guy that voices Cade 6 is in Reach. And I can't remember his name off the top of my head.
Nathan Fillion.
Is Nathan Fillion a voice actor in this game?
Yes.
Is it Halo Reach?
Yes. 12 questions. Not that hard. You're celebrating way too hard for how hard this game was.
Whatever.
Whatever.
I get back of the box in less than 2 questions. This game is worth over $100 billion.
It's the back of the box. It's the back of the box. See? I have a theme song for you.
Whatever. You're going to get this one right away because I gave you an easy one and I gave you a slightly harder one.
Bring it.
Imagination is your only limit with this amazing variety of drawing tools. Enjoy 15 colors and 75 textures and backgrounds. Make custom creations with 120 supplied stamps. Experience freestyle drawing and 3 pen sizes. Take advantage of 6 eraser pens and 9 full screen erasers. Shape templates include a circle, rectangle, and line. Add shading and patterns with a brush and fill paintbrush.
Is this made by Microsoft?
No. Write screen copy with text, characters, in 2 sizes. Save one creation with the battery backup or record them all on your home VCR. Animation. Add exciting dimension by creating movies, animation up to 9 frame sequences. Orchestral. Compose your own songs by selecting from over 15 musical sounds and the entire scale of notes. Coordination. Increase your Super NES mouse dexterity by playing Gnat Attack The clever fly swatter gaming included inside.
Is Mario in this game?
Yes. You're on... I'll give you... Yeah, you're on 2.
Is it 2D?
Yes.
Is this Paper Mario?
Nope.
Fuck. I took a shot.
It's Mario Paint. Thank you so much.
Oh, okay. Duh.
Is it Paper Mario?
Yeah, well, whatever. I never played it. So.
The mega selling sports series is a knockout on Super NES. Slug your way through the grueling and sweat-pounding matches of minor, major, and world circuits. Dodge bone-bruising punches and dance to the top of the supreme special circuit. Face off against old favorites, including Bear Hugger, Piston Hurricane, Bald Bull, Mr. Sandman.
I already know.
Okay, go ahead.
Is this a sequel?
Yes.
Is this Super Punch-Out?
I gave you 2 easy ones again. Fudge. What do you do?
Fudge. I should have let you go. I should let you go the whole way, man. I keep forgetting. I keep interrupting.
I know, you get too cocky.
Well, I know. I just get excited that I know. Mario Paint, I should have got that. We've just had a couple beers.
Come on, man.
I know.
God, I'm so disappointed.
As soon as I said Paper Mario, I knew it was wrong because that's an RPG.
"Yeah."
It's an RPG. So.
All right. Well, I guess that was really anticlimactic.
Yeah, well, you know.
Game of Bag in the Box.
Yeah, my game puts you to sleep, though.
It does.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
That's why I was like...
Do you have a secret question this week?
I do. Do you?
No.
Well, what the hell? All right, here's a question for you. Would you rather...
No.
All right, well, this week is... That's been another episode of Sleep Lunch.
Would I rather what?
Would you rather have Batman's skills, money, equipment, and lifestyle, or end crime around the world for good, but be the poor and unnoticed?
Such a way to weasel out what kind of asshole you are.
Right? You're welcome.
I'd be Batman for sure, because I could still help people, and you still rid crime.
And you just have to wonder the whole time.
But you're rich as hell.
Where's Rachel?
Yeah. Of course, I'm broke all the time anyway, so that'd be no different.
I thought that's what you're going to go with initially.
No, I don't care.
You're like, I'm already broke.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. No, I don't care. Crime happens no matter what.
That's what happens when you get married, bro.
I'd be Batman for sure.
Batman's, man.
Yeah.
Is he your favorite?
No, God, no.
Who's your favorite?
You already know that.
I don't think he counts. He's the lamest one out of them all.
He is, but he's my favorite.
I understand. That's like saying Tony Hawk's my favorite skateboarder.
Yeah. Superman is definitely my favorite character.
Aaron Rodgers is my favorite quarterback.
Now, my second favorite is Wolverine. And comic book Wolverine. So.
I'll give you that.
Yeah. And he's pretty much the same thing. He really can't die either, even though they did it in the books or in the movie. But it's really hard to kill him, too. He's pretty much super. He can do whatever. Remember the game where you're pretty much running around like as a skeleton because you've got so much damage, and then you just
It was horrible.
Rejigger yourself.
Thanks for sticking with us, Cyberwatch. We want to hear from you. You can email us at cyberlunch1@outlook.com or contact us via our Facebook page at Cyberlunch. We're looking forward to see you again next week for another Lunchroom discussion.
Packers suck.
Packers do suck. Oh, I'm the best. I'm the best team that has ever...
We have Aaron Rodgers.
We have Aaron Rodgers and an offensive line. I got tickets from my family to see the game in Green Bay.
God, I wanted them to lose because of that, too.
I know, he's talking shit, too. You know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
We love you, Justin.
You little son of a bitch.
Hey, he said it.
Huh?
What? I don't know. We can't be that mad, but at the same time, Packers do suck.
They do. They always will.
Oh, what time do you want to record next week? I'm thinking like Thursday, Friday. Who cares?
Whatever's clever, man.
Monday.
I'm trying to get back on a schedule here now.
I wonder, what's in my Wonder Ball? Who knows what surprises a Wonder Ball could hide?
Is that like a Super Bowl?
It's a Wonder Ball.
Is that like the generic version of a Super Bowl?
Hey, at least the Twins are doing something.
Go fucking Twins.
Go fucking Twins. That's
Let's
right, baby.
go.
Let's go.
Going against Cleveland tonight. Try to get that 3-game sweep. Make the magic number 7.
I'm Daryl.
I'm Jake.
Peace.